What up, guys? It's Kinetic back here to finish off the part 2 of the video that we did earlier, the 2-hour stream we did earlier, to finish out the playoffs and go through the off season in this side-by-side realistic replication of the real season that we just witnessed in college football, to see how different the game using a computer algorithm to seed bowl games and playoffs, how it would differ. Came out pretty cool. I actually like how the game set it up more than how the committee did it in real life. And we were just watching the playoff games. We were simulating the first 3 quarters, watching the last quarter of each game to see what happens. We're going to finish that. I had to break so that I could go have Christmas dinner with the family. But we're going to go ahead and finish that out, and then we'll take a look at the off-season, see what the transfer portal looks like for this replication of the real-life season. And then at some point, I'll probably continue this Dynasty as a stream series that I'll play through as Michigan, just to have some fun. So we just got done watching the Penn State game, I believe, where I believe Boise State beat Penn State, right? But it's not showing that it did, so that's weird. Did it not save? Hold on. It did not save. Okay, well, we watched Boise State beat Penn State, I think. I'm going to pull up the video right now to make sure. So give me just a moment. I'm going to pull up the video of our last stream on my phone so that I can double check. Let's see. Okay, I'm watching it. Fiesta Bowl. Last minute of the game, Boise State up 24-21. They get an interception. 53 seconds left on the clock. Boise State ran it just to run the clock out. Penn State used their timeouts. So the Boise State did win 24-21. For whatever reason, the game decided not to save it, so we are going to force win that because we've already watched that result happen. So it's going to be a home win there. All right. Next, we will watch the Tennessee-Georgia game. This will be in the All-State Sugar Bowl. For those that didn't see the video earlier, here's the bracket that it came up with. All of the same teams as in real life, except for South Carolina made it in over the 10-3. South Carolina made it in over the 10-2. Or excuse me, 10-2. It was 9-3 South Carolina before they beat Texas. 9-3 South Carolina made it in over the 10-2 Notre Dame. I'm not sure I agree with that, but I understand the argument. But even though they're all the same teams, they were seeded a little differently. We had Oregon number 1, we had Georgia number 2, just like in real life. But then we had Arizona and Boise State flip-flopped 3 and 4. Penn State was number 5. Texas was number 6 instead of 5. So Penn State and Texas flip-flopped. Tennessee was number 7 instead of number 9. SMU was number 8 instead of number 11. Ohio State was number 9 instead of number 8. And then Indiana was still number 10. South Carolina was number 11. And then Clemson was still number 12. We had Penn State defeat Clemson 20-6. Ohio State won on the road at SMU 24-17. South Carolina upset Texas 10-3 at Texas, and Tennessee beat Indiana 24-10 with Curtis Rourke throwing 3. It was 3 or 4, but 3 for sure disastrous picks in the fourth quarter. So we've already watched Penn State and Boise State. Boise State beat them out, so they're going to move on to the semifinals. The semifinal game against the winner of Oregon and Ohio State. Now we're about to watch Tennessee take on Georgia. The thing about Tennessee is, and we're going to check the injury report for both teams, but Tennessee's star quarterback Nico Iamaleava is out for 1 more week. So they're going into this game against the Georgia Bulldogs with their backup quarterback starting. So I don't think it's looking too good for Tennessee, but we'll see what happens. Let's look at Georgia's injury report. So they've got only 1 player out, starting tackle Ernest Green III with a partial PCL tear. If they advance to the Natty, he should be back for that game. If Tennessee can somehow survive Georgia here, then Nico will be back starting next week with the semifinal game. So let me back out real quick. I need to double check what defensive playbook Tennessee normally runs, because I've got to switch them off of my default custom playbooks. So Tennessee normally runs the 4-2-5 defense. All right. I'm going to put them on the Tennessee veer and shoot. And 4-2-5. All right, we're going to watch the Tennessee Volunteers take on the Georgia Bulldogs in the All-State Sugar Bowl quarterfinals playoff matchup.
Welcome everybody to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off 1 playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on.
All right, here we go. We're going to simulate the first 3 quarters as we've been doing to this point, and we'll watch the 4th quarter. It's set on 6-minute quarters. All right, no score. I'm sorry, Tennessee did score. Georgia tied it up. Tennessee's 14. Georgia tied it up 14-0 at the half. 14 up at the half. Let's see if either one can pull out a lead for the 3rd quarter. Georgia up 17-14. Tennessee touchdown 21-17. Tennessee is ahead with a backup quarterback going into the 4th quarter. We're going to switch to slow sim speed now, and we're going to watch the end of the game. Can Tennessee hold on with a backup quarterback against the number 2 Georgia Bulldogs?
And the tailback's got it again. That's a nice
hands it off to Sampson. 4-yard pickup. We got back and a tight end offset. Tight end in motion.
Dropping back.
Hands it off. No, fakes the handoff and gets sacked. Georgia able to get him in the backfield. 4th and 11 now. Tennessee's going to have to punt it away.
Pass rush mode the entire time.
Defensive end Michael Williams getting in there.
And the Vols will have to kick it away. Hunter getting a workout here, on for the 5th time today.
Gets the punt off out of the end zone.
From his own end zone.
Caught at the 50.
Bringing it back, it's Lovett.
10-yard return.
Brings down the returner.
Georgia takes over at their opponent's 40. Starting in shotgun. Throws it over the top. Gains 7 yards.
This is all you can hope for. Really.
Empty backfield.
Get the offense back out in the field. It's a
Carson Beck, empty backfield, drops back, quick pass over the middle, 1st down.
And they're off to a good start here.
Single back in the backfield, 1 tight end, 3 receivers. Receiver in motion. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff, drops back, looking, and just throws it away.
Couldn't find anybody open, he just has to throw it away.
All right, now we got two receivers to the left, one tight end, one receiver to the right, and one back. Fakes the handoff, steps back, throws it to the left, got hit as he threw, but still got it off. 4-yard pickup, 3rd and 6. Back in shotgun, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 1 back in the backfield. Hands it off, and he's tackled short, 4th and 1. Trevor Etienne did not get the first down, and now they're going for it. Back in shotgun, takes a snap, looking to pass, passes out to the flat, 1st down. 1st and 10 on the 12.
After picking up a fresh set of downs, the Bulldogs will try to keep this drive moving.
Hands it off. Etienne up the side, taken down at the 4, 2nd and 2, Georgia. Coming out in shotgun. Balance set here. Hands it off to Etienne, up the middle, no gain. 3rd and 2. Bunch formation to the left, tight end out to the right. Beck drops back, spins out, and gets sacked. 4th and 7. Good defensive stand. Now, are they going to go for it, or are they going to kick 3? 3 keeps them behind. Caleb Herring there, defensive end, plays opposite James Pierce. He was the one on the sack there.
Here we go. Down one.
All right, Georgia's going for it. They're not going to kick it. They're going to try to get the 7. Got a receiver in motion. Snaps the ball. Looking, fires over the middle, and caught. Touchdown. Georgia takes the lead.
They claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Man, Chris, this throw does give them the lead, and what's great is when you can really evaluate a quarterback is when the chips are on the table. Really, it's crunch time. You got to make good decisions, and you got to throw the ball accurately. He does both of those things here, and it gives them the lead here late in this game.
An important PAT now to make this a 3-point game.
Kick is good. Georgia goes up by 3, 24-21. This is the same score that ended the Boise State-Penn State game. We'll see if Tennessee can avoid Penn State's fate. Fielded it in the end zone, take a knee, come out to the 25. Empty set.
This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together?
Takes a snap, rushing. Blitz is coming. 5 guys blitzing. Gets the pass off over the middle underneath route and gets a 1st down. Nice gain. 1st and 10 at the 45.
And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play.
Receiver Mike Matthews there on the catch. Ran a little drag underneath, got some separation. Was able to make the catch and gain some yards.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball.
And he gets sacked. Defense got to him. 2nd and 18 now at the 37.
And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. We'll hand it off.
Hands it off. Sampson up the middle. Pretty good gain, but they were backed up so far. It's still 3rd and 8. Empty backfield. Receiver's trying to get the call. Takes the snap. Looking, fires over the middle, and he's got him deep downfield. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Touchdown, Tennessee. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my
Tennessee takes the lead with 2.5 minutes left in the game. The extra point will put them up 4 points and make Georgia have to go for a touchdown. A field goal will not win the game.
Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated.
Thornton just beat his man on that route.
Try to slow this guy down.
Here's the kick. Kick is good. 28-24 Tennessee.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen.
Running it out. Only got to like the 17. All right, here we go. Back with one back in the backfield. Takes a snap. Drops the pass. Fires the underneath route. Pickup of 2. Bunch receiver set to the right. Shotgun. Takes a snap. Looking to pass. Halfback screen. And he gets the first down and plus some. 1st and 10 at the 35. Back in shotgun. Receiver in motion. Drops back. Fires over the middle and intercepted. Tennessee intercepted the ball with 2 minutes left and the lead.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the
Crucial interception error made there by Carson Beck. Tennessee loses 2 on that run, and Georgia calls a timeout. Tennessee with an unbalanced backfield. Tight end in motion. Takes a snap, hands it off to Sampson. Got a little muddled in the backfield. Didn't lose any yards though. Timeout by Georgia. 3rd and 10, 40 on the 46. One back in the backfield. 4 receivers spread wide. Fires it out to the sideline, but overthrows his receiver. Wow, if he had hit that, the game would have been over. Instead, they're going to punt it. Georgia still has a chance to get back in the game. Down 2 more timeouts though. And nope, it didn't go out. It went right through the end zone, so it brings it out to the 20. Carson Beck, 4 receivers. One back. Steps back, looks to pass, underneath route. Gets him for a 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1, minute and a half left. Bunch set to the left, bunch receivers. One back to his right. Snaps the ball. Drops way back, and he's sacked. James Pierce Jr. with the sack there. Carson Beck now 3rd and 13 on the 17-yard line. 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Takes a snap in the pocket, fires over the middle, and another interception. The 2nd interception, 2 drives in a row.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out.
2 drives that they could have come back, 2 interceptions. Tennessee looking to put Georgia away with these interceptions late in the 4th. Jordan Thomas, the junior safety. And Tennessee's just going to kneel it.
And the offense just takes a knee here.
That's game. Tennessee upsets number 2 Georgia to move on to the semifinals with a backup quarterback for the first 2 rounds. Gaston Moore, senior backup quarterback, had to step in for the injured Nico Iamaleava and is able to defeat first Indiana, 2nd Georgia, until Nico could make his comeback in the semifinals. We'll see how they fare in the next round. They'll take on the winner of South Carolina and Arizona State. Alright, let's switch over to Oregon now. Oregon will be taking on Ohio State in the Rose Bowl. It's my favorite bowl, my favorite stadium outside of the big house. Let's check their injury reports. So Oregon has one player on the injured reserve. Jeremiah McClellan, wide receiver. Looks like he's a depth piece, 72 overall. He will come back if they're able to make it to the Natty. He will be back for that game with a partial MCL tear. Ohio State, Jack Sawyer, their defensive end, is out for the remainder of the season with a fractured elbow. Let me double check Oregon's playbook so that I can set it to the correct one. So they run the base 3-4 defense with the Oregon spread. Alright. Let me set that up. So Oregon spread. And the 3-4 base. I guess it's just the 3-4. I haven't been messing with uniforms, but Oregon has so many good uniforms. I'm going to look through them because I haven't looked through them since a bunch of them were added. Those are nice. Ooh, those are nice. So are those, though. That's the away jerseys. The Heroes one is nice. Okay. Yeah, their uniforms are on point, dude. Home fly. That's pretty cool. Heroes alternate. I like that. Nightmare. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go with the home fly just because that looks sick. We're gonna put the black cleats on though. All right, let's jump into this Rose Bowl, my favorite bowl.
Welcome everybody to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals.
Oregon and Ohio State.
See the number 9 seed in this playoff.
The second time they've matched up this season. The first time Oregon won.
Seeded team in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive.
All right, we're going to simulate the first 3 quarters like we have been. First quarter, Ohio State goes up first, 14-0. Jumps out to a decent lead. Quarter 2, Oregon snaps back with 7. Ohio State goes up 21. Going into half, 21-10. Third quarter, Oregon gets closer with 18, 21-18 going into the fourth quarter. And we'll jump in and watch now.
First play of the quarter.
All right, looks like Ohio State's got the ball on the 38-yard line. 2nd and 19. Howard keeps it and gets stuffed in the backfield. 3rd and 19 on the 38. Empty backfield.
To throw, it's Howard.
Howard goes back to throw, gets hit as he throws, and he goes out of bounds. 4th and 19, they're going to punt.
Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field.
Punt goes back into the end zone. Brings it out to the 20. Oregon with a bunch set to the left. Hands it off to Jordan James. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. 4 receivers out to the left. Fakes the handoff, throws it underneath over the middle. 3rd and 6 at the 24. Empty backfield. Dylan Gabriel takes the snap, drops back, throws it. He had pressure coming, and it's deflected. 4th and 6. The Ducks are going to have to punt it. He had to get rid of that quick. He wasn't able to layer it as much as he should have. If he had just been able to layer that pass, it would have been a touchdown. Howard back out now. 1 back in the backfield. Drops the pass. And, missed, broke 1 sack, but then got sacked by the defensive tackle on the follow-up. All right, it's going to be 2nd and 14 on the 28.
A little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Jalil Florence. Oh, I thought that was a defensive tackle. It was a big boy. That's a big cornerback. What?
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14.
That had to have been the wrong name. There's no way that was a cornerback.
The receivers got it on a jet sweep.
Jet sweep. Jeremiah Smith didn't get anything. 3rd and 10.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd.
Empty backfield. Will Howard in shotgun. Snaps the ball. Drops back. 6-man rush. And he's sacked again. Oregon's blitzing is insane.
He has got hit. That's the 4th sack already in this football game. Now he's thrown for a lot of yards, so it's been
Jeffrey Bassa, outside linebacker. Blitzing scheme is crazy.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now.
All right, Buckeyes out to punt. 2nd time in the 4th quarter. Fair catch. Going to bring it out at the 28. 1st and 10. 2 receivers to either side. 1 back in the backfield. Gabriel with the snap. Throws to his right. Short gain, 4 yards. 2nd and 6 on the 31. 3 receivers to the left. 1 tight end, 1 back. Gabriel with the snap. Immediately throws out to a receiver in the backfield. No gain. And we got 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield. Drops back. Fires it down the field. Oh, and he wasn't able to catch the ball. Defended by Ohio State. Now we're going to punt. This is the 4th punt of the quarter. Almost got blocked there. Fair catch called. Ohio State taking over at the 23. Howard hands it off to Judkins. They're wrapped up in the backfield. 2nd and 14.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Pre-snap motion from the receiver.
In motion. Takes the snap, keeps it, throws it out to the receiver that was in motion, but he's wrapped up before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 11 now. They're trying to run the clock out. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 1 back. Snaps the ball, drops back. Drops back. He's looking. Fires and intercepted. Oregon intercepted it. Oregon will take over at Ohio State's 30. 1st and 10.
Question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead? Taking a chance, and it backfires.
It's that same cornerback that they credited with the sack earlier. I don't think that was the guy that hit the sack, though.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on.
I think he just flashed the wrong name up there. Gabriel now in split back formation, 3 receivers. 1 back goes in motion, drops back to pass. Passes out to the right. Incomplete pass. All right, same formation. They need to score on this.
Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Back to pass. Gabriel takes off, tries to pass, gets hit as he was going to throw, and it's going to be called incomplete. They need a field goal to tie, a touchdown to take the lead. 3rd and 10. Takes the snap, drops back, and is sacked. 4th and 24. Both teams' defenses are really stepping up in the 4th quarter here. Neither team can seem to move it at all. And they're keeping it. 4th and 24, going for it. Snaps the ball with an empty backfield. Throws it quick and incomplete. Turnover on downs. Ohio State takes over, one back in the backfield. 2 minutes left in the game. Hands it off. Only a yard or two. Timeout, Oregon. I guess he got more than a yard or two. He got 4 yards on it. 2nd and 6. Hands it off. And he's got the first down. That's likely game. Timeout by Oregon. Ohio State can just kneel it now. Oh, they're okay. They're not. They're going to run it. Opening them up for a fumble here. Let's see. And there it is, the fumble. It looks like Oregon got it. They should have just kneeled it, but instead they wanted to try to run it, and it allowed the Oregon to get the fumble. Wow. Huge misstep by Ryan Day to not just kneel it and run the timeout there. They only had one timeout. Wow.
And the Oregon offense is back out on.
Okay. Dillon Gabriel's got one last shot. He has not been able to move the ball all quarter. Takes the snap. Fires out to the right. Out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 35.
Looking to pass. It's Gabriel.
Looks to pass and is sacked again. All right, it's going to be 3rd and 21. Dillon Gabriel has just disappeared in this 4th quarter. Both teams' defenses have really stepped up. Neither offense can move it. Dillon Gabriel scrambling, looking, still not able to get a pass off. 4th and 24. This is Oregon's last shot. They turned it over on downs on the last drive. It was 4th and 24 then as well. Fires it deep down the field. And incomplete. Turnover on downs. Ohio State's going to run the clock out. Number 1 team in the country goes down. Is not able to beat them. That's crazy, man. They had like 5 drives in the 4th quarter, and neither team could get anything on offense in the 4th quarter. Wow.
It's the coach's job to try to get this team ready to play the next time they go out.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here.
Wow. Could that be a preview of what it's gonna be like in the Rose Bowl? We'll see. Just couldn't get anything going, man. I think that was that right there, that run by Judkins was the only first down in the 4th quarter by either team. All right, so Ohio State will move on to the semifinals to take on Boise State. Retire the Oregon coach. I guess I should go ahead and retire the Penn State coach since they're going. Well, I'll do that next week since I had to do the force win since I didn't save it. All right, we got one last game to watch for the quarterfinals. This is going to be South Carolina, who took Notre Dame's spot in the playoffs compared to the real-life playoff brackets, taking on Arizona State. Yeah, so okay, so Tully, what I did is I set all 134 teams for their accurate win-loss records as they were in real life, but the CFP bracket was slightly different. So the 12 teams, 11 of the 12 teams were the same as in real life, but they did put South Carolina in over Notre Dame. And you can see the setup here. So they had Oregon and Georgia both in the same spots as real life, but they had the Arizona State Sun Devils seeded as number 3, and Boise State seeded as number 4. And then they had Penn State was number 5 instead of Texas. Texas moved to number 6. Then we had Tennessee, instead of being number 9 as they were in real life, they were at number 7. SMU, instead of being number 11, they were number 8, which moved Ohio State back to 9. Indiana was number 10, as they were in real life. South Carolina, which were taking the place of Notre Dame, were at 11, and Clemson was at 12. So you can see how those shook out. Now, we did watch at the end of my stream earlier today the Boise State Penn State game, and Boise State did win that 24 to 21, but for whatever reason the game did not save that score, so I'm force winning that game. And we just on this stream we just watched the Oregon Ohio State game. Ohio State won 21 to 18. Tennessee pulled the upset on Georgia even without their quarterback Nico, and now we're going to watch the South Carolina Arizona State game. So, real quick, I'm going to check the injury reports for both teams. South Carolina, Torricelli Simpkins III is injured for 2 more weeks. If the Gamecocks are able to make it to the national championship, he will be back for that game. Let's check the Arizona State Sun Devils. Alright, so they've got a couple guys on injured reserve. One looks like he's definitely a starter, Leaf Fatanu, their center. They've got he's with a broken tailbone. Prince Dorba, defensive end, has a fractured hip. Josh Atkins, also a broken tailbone, one of the left tackles. And then a defensive tackle, forearm fracture. He could come back for the Natty if the Sun Devils are able to win the Natty, or make it to the Natty, excuse me. Alright, let me check South Carolina's playbooks here. Alright, so they run the 4-2-5 as well. So let's get into the game. I'll set those playbooks. So yeah, I mean, the game is pretty accurate compared with how it works in real life. I actually like the seeding that the game did better than what they did in real life. I think it works out a lot better. And this is what I've been saying for years, even when we just had the 4-team playoff, is that the BCS, okay? I didn't like the BCS because I didn't like that it was only picking the one game, the 2 teams, right? I didn't think it worked in that setup. But with a playoff setup, the BCS should be to the system. The BCS system is what we should be using because it takes away partiality, it takes away biases, it takes away human error. It's not about the eye test, it's about the strength of schedule, the wins and losses, the points for and against, the tiebreakers. I think if we used the computer algorithm to seed the current playoffs, it would be a better setup. And that's what this game is showing too, because while this is not the BCS computer, it's still a computer. It's still the game with an algorithm to figure out who should be in, who should be out. And I think it works better. So we're going to simulate the first 3 quarters. Alright, Arizona State goes up 3-0 into the first quarter. Going into halftime, what do we got? South Carolina answers back with a touchdown. Going into halftime, South Carolina's up 7-3. Third quarter, they take it further. Going into the fourth quarter, South Carolina's up 14-3. Will we have another upset here? Let's put it on slow and end game, and we will watch it. All right, so we're at 4th and inches. 4th and inches. Okay, so South Carolina just punted it. Arizona State takes the kick, returns it for about 5 yards. All right, back in shotgun, one back, 4 receivers. Looks to throw, underneath route over the middle, 4-yard pickup.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
All right, Levinson shotgun. Bunch set to the left. Drops back to pass. Again, underneath route, picks up 2 yards. Right, he's in the pistol, one back behind him. Hands it off. Scatabo up the middle. I believe he got the first down. Yep, he did. 1st and 10 from the 28. Look at the pass, out to the left. Only a couple of yards. 2nd and 7 on the 32.
Not much of a gain there. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up.
Snaps the ball. Pass downfield. It was a little off target, so he had to compensate for it, and he couldn't keep his speed. Otherwise, that could have been a breakaway touchdown. Oh, high snap. Hands it off to Scatabo. Still a decent gain. It'll be 2nd and 4 on the 34. 3 receivers out to right, 1 to the left. Takes the snap, looks to pass. Running out of the pocket, gets the pass out just to throw it away. Better than taking the sack, though. He got hit as he threw. Still took the hit, didn't lose the yards, though. Right, looking to pass, and he threw an interception. South Carolina with the interception in the 4th quarter to kill the drive that looked like they were going to get some points on. That could be the turning point to seal the game.
Down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead.
And sacked. Seller.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
What are they doing?
Scanning the field.
Just drops back to pass, throws it out to the right, 1st down.
Makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The guys up front.
Sellers hurrying up to the line. Why are they in hurry up? They've got the lead. Run some clock out. Manage the game, man. Come on. Under center, drops back, throws over the middle, 1st down. Still in the hurry up. Sellers and pistol.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense.
Snaps the ball, hands it off. No, play action. Throws it down over the middle, and interception. Again, they should have just been playing ball control.
Not much on the return there, but the takeaway was
Arizona State gets it back.
Wow, a risky call by the offense.
It's going to be a tough comeback, but it's not impossible.
Second half, throwing the football, I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Yeah, I don't know why South Carolina wasn't just running the ball, trying to run the timeout.
They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do.
Arizona State, empty backfield, bunch set. Throws it over the middle.
Down the middle. It's Scatabo.
Decent gain there. 8 yards, 2nd and 2. Arizona State running the hurry up makes sense. They're trying to come back from a 11-point deficit. Throws it, bounces off of his own guy's helmet, almost picked off in the backfield. That could have been very bad. Takes the snap, throws it over the middle, catch, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45. Levitt in the hurry up. Scatterbo looking out to the side. Now Levitt's looking out to the side. They got the play. Snap the ball. Pass it over the middle, and another interception.
Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already
the defenses have really been stepping it up in these last couple games.
How many more opportunities will you get?
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the
All right, now is South Carolina actually going to run the clock out, manage the game? They hand it off here and able to get a first down. See, if they just keep doing that, they're in the hurry up.
This call here late.
All right, in the pistol, one back.
Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Now they're just going to stand there. Hurry up to do nothing.
On first down, it's play action. And he
fires down the middle and broken up. All that waiting just for that. Hands the ball off. Gains 6 yards there. Timeout, Arizona State.
Defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Sellers in shotgun. Snaps the ball, hands it off, runs to the right, first down. Touchdown? Yep, breakaway, touchdown. That's it, game is sealed. South Carolina is going to move on to the semifinals to face Tennessee.
All week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned.
So the semifinal matchups are going to be set. It's going to be Tennessee and South Carolina. And then on the other side, we're going to have Ohio State and Boise State.
See if they can convert the point after. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now is
South Carolina with an 18-point lead and less than 2 minutes in the game. Arizona State takes the kick, runs it out of the end zone, gets it out to the 15.
That's where they'll start the drive. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown.
Fires over the middle. First down.
And he'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27. We'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw
Snaps
it
the
on
ball.
first down.
And takes the sack.
And he's brought down. Offense going
TJ Sanders with the sack.
The Sun Devils
Trying to hurry back to the line. 2nd and 20 from the 17.
Second down, we're going to throw
Looks
it.
to pass.
Running out of time.
Passes to the right. Completes the pass. 3rd and 14 from the 23.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way.
One back in the backfield. Snaps the ball. Staying in the pocket. Fires downfield. And broken up.
That one falls incomplete.
4th and 14.
But now it brings up 4th down.
Levitt snaps the ball. Quick pass over the middle. And another interception. That's the 3rd interception that Levitt has thrown in the 4th quarter.
Nice return before finally being brought down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin.
Hands the ball off. 8-yard run. Oh, wait.
They get him down,
Yeah,
but that's
7-yard
a
run. That was
solid
almost,
game. The Gamecocks
almost
are gonna
correct.
take
Just
advantage of
running
this red
the
zone.
clock out now.
Trying to run it. It's
Run
Sanders.
to the left. First down.
He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
And we're just going to kneel it now. Victory formation.
Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today.
Had quite a few upsets here.
I think this group has a chance
Number
to do some really special things this year. They
of the top 4 seeds, Oregon, Georgia, and Arizona State all lost in the quarterfinals.
I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Alright, so we'll simulate this and we'll look at the next 2 games. Alright, we're going to advance to the next week. Just checking to see if the... Yep, okay, so they did accept my offers. Alright, so let's real quick switch to Penn State. Go ahead and retire this guy since they lost. And we will retire South Carolina since we can't control both players. Now we're going to take control of Boise State. Assuming it lets us. Okay, it does. Alright. So, just to recap, we are at the semifinals. We've got Boise State taking on Ohio State, South Carolina taking on Tennessee. Take a quick look at Boise State's injury report. So they've got Mason Randolph, their starting center, is out with a fractured elbow, and Latrell Caples is out with an Achilles tear. On the opposite side, Ohio State had Jack Sawyer. I know he was out for the rest of the season with a fractured elbow. Nobody else got injured in the last game. So we've got both teams at mostly full health. Let me check Boise State's defensive playbook so I can set the playbook correctly. So they use the 4-2-5. Alright, let's get into the Cotton Bowl. Alright, so just like in every game we've done up to this point, we're going to simulate the first 3 quarters, and we will we're going to simulate the first 3 quarters, and we will watch the final quarter.
Semi-final stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. as we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Interesting that it put Boise State as the away team, even though they were the higher seeded team. That's interesting. They're ranked 4th, Ohio State's ranked 9th, but it had Boise State set as the away team. Alright, let's simulate the first quarter. Ohio State with field goal and touchdown, 10-0. Second quarter, Boise State with a field goal, Ohio State with another touchdown, 17-10, Ohio State going into the halftime. Third quarter, no scores in the third quarter, so we start the fourth quarter with Boise State down 1 touchdown. Let's jump into it. Alright, so we're taking over Ohio State 1st and 10 on the opponent's 33. Hands it off to Judkins. Tackled, 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6. Howard's going to be in the pistol here. Hands it off. First down, Travion Henderson. Shotgun, 1 back in the backfield, 4 receivers. Hands it off. Flag on the play, likely holding.
There's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So the holding
it's going to move the Buckeyes back, 1st and 19 from the 27.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive.
Snaps the ball, looks to pass over the middle, complete. 2nd and 10 from the 18.
That's a very solid gain, but still
Howard in shotgun. Snaps the ball, hands it off. Judkins to the right. Nearly a first down. Going to be 3rd and 2 from the 10. Again in shotgun.
Receiver in motion.
Receiver comes in motion. Snaps the ball, drops back, pass over the middle. First down, tackled at the 2.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. And the quarterback keeps it here.
Quarterback keeper doesn't gain anything, but takes a massive hit.
This drive has already taken more than 3
back in the backfield.
As they come up on 2nd down.
Takes the ball, running option play, pitches it, touchdown.
Touchdown, Ohio State.
Ohio State goes up 2 scores.
So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the Pt2.
And kick is good.
Extra point up.
Ohio State's up 14.
Touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from
Takes the
inside
kick.
the 5.
Gets it out to the 20. 22-yard line.
Good job by the coverage team. And the Boise State offense
All right,
is back out.
Maddox Madsen at quarterback. Split backs. Snaps the ball. Drops back, passes to the right to Genty. 9-yard gain, 2nd and 1. Single back in the backfield, 3 receivers. Looks to pass over to the left, completes it, first down.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Here comes a first down
Madsen with the
pass
ball.
attempt.
Passes over the middle and intercepted by Ohio State.
Going the other way, can they catch him?
Ohio State, Genty prevents the pick 6 touchdown. That doesn't bode well for Boise State's chances of coming back. This just reaffirms my belief that the interceptions are set way too high by default sliders. But I'm not going to change it now. There have been way too many interceptions in the 4th quarters of these games.
Offense back on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown.
Howard hands the ball off. No, fake play action. Fires downfield. Catches it at the 1.
Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal.
Howard under center, single back. Hands it off and hops over a defender on the ground to get the touchdown.
We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the Pt2.
And Ohio State going up by 3 scores now.
Extra point.
I think we can pretty much count Boise State out of this one, but we'll see.
On the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line.
Returns the kick to the 15.
Down by the coverage team. Here comes the Boise State
Madsen with one back in the backfield, bunch set to the left.
Can shake off the interception threw in the last possession.
Snaps the ball. Passes short over the middle to the right. Genty catches it for a 5-yard gain. Empty backfield. Madsen with the snap. Fires over the middle. Incomplete. 3rd and 5 from the 20. Again, empty backfield. Bunch set to the left, 2 to the right. Takes the snap. Fires. And another interception. These interceptions are nuts, dude.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here.
Hands it off to Judkins. Up the middle. First down.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense.
They're just running clock now.
First down here for this offense.
Hands it off. Judkins again. Up the middle. Gain of 2.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to
2-minute warning.
Out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be
Hands
solid
the ball off, runs up the middle. Gain of 2, 3rd and 6. Howard in shotgun.
Going to facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. To the
Looks
air.
to pass.
Pressure is coming.
Leaves the pocket. Breaks the sack, but then gets sacked again. That was a crazy sequence there.
Well, the quarterback makes a
4th and 15.
Football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
So here on 4th down, out
They're
comes
going to kick the field goal.
He was successful with his last game. This one, though, from 46 yards away. And that one straight down the middle.
And the kick is good. Ohio State goes up. Another 3 points over Boise. Good to see Fielding can make kicks in the game. Not like he can make them in real life.
After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride.
Takes the snap, looks to pass, over the middle. Incomplete, knocked out by Ohio State. 20 seconds left on the clock, 2nd and 10 from the 17. Takes a snap, drops back, passes, catches it. Got 1 yard left before the first down.
14 seconds left on the clock. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards.
False start.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Wideout's now clustered. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pass rush
and the game ends with a sack on Maddox Madison.
At the 8-yard line. And a timeout stops the
Oh, I
clock.
thought that was the end. I'm sorry. I didn't realize there was still 8 seconds left. They're just going to punt it and then run the clock out.
On this drive. He's on to punt it away now.
So Ohio State will advance to the national championship. They will take on either Tennessee or South Carolina. Could we get a rematch of the Ohio State-Tennessee game that we saw in real life? Will Tennessee fare any better if they do?
So their excellent season comes to an
This would be a neutral site game instead of at Ohio State. So I don't know. Ohio State looks pretty unstoppable right now.
Man, what a magical year. These guys had done everything that's been asked of them. They had a great season. They had a ton of momentum coming into tonight. I thought they had a great chance to win this game. They come up a little bit short, but still a great year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I really wish they would fix this bug. I don't know why they still haven't fixed this bug. Did it save it, or am I going to have to force win it? Let's see. Okay, it saved it. So let's switch over to Boise State coach so I can retire him. Alright, now we'll switch over to Tennessee. Alright, let's check both teams' injury reports. Alright, so Tennessee, they get Nico back, but they've still got 3 guys that are out that could return if they get to the Natty. Lance Hurd with his fractured elbow, Larry Johnson with a broken collarbone, and Jake Merklinger also with a broken collarbone. They can all come back next week at the Natty. Shamarad Umarov will not be back regardless. He has a broken tailbone. And South Carolina has Simpkins out with a dislocated hip. He also would return next week at the Natty if they move on. Let me just double check Tennessee's defensive playbook. So they also run the 4-2-5. Alright, here we go.
Welcome everybody to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the College Football Playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today?
All right. Let's simulate the first 3 quarters. Tennessee with the first field goal. First quarter ends 3-0. South Carolina scores a touchdown in the second quarter, 2 touchdowns and a field goal, and a second field goal. So, wow, second quarter, South Carolina scored 20 points unanswered. Wow. Okay. Third quarter. No points scored at all. This is not looking good for Tennessee.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions.
They are in scoring position here.
4th down, looking to throw for it.
Nico throws over the middle. Incomplete.
Incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Turnover on downs.
From the shotgun, handoff
Norris Sellers hands it off. Run to the left.
Across the 20.
Gain of 6.
The Gamecocks come to the line in a hurry up.
Snaps the ball. Looks to pass. Pass check down over the middle. First down. Breaks the tackle. First and 10 at the 32.
Offense in hurry-up mode. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Takes the snap, immediately passes over to the receiver on the flat. Omar Norman Lott is now injured.
Open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
2nd and 3 from the 39.
Down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap.
Receiver in motion. Jet touch pass. No gain. 3rd and 2 from the 40.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going.
Receiver in motion. Tight end. I can't tell. Snaps the ball. Hands it off. First down. And then some. 1st and 10 from the 49.
The Gamecocks look to keep this drive moving.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays.
Snaps the ball, fakes the handoff, scrambling out of the pocket, runs into his own guy and takes the sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying. They applied the pressure.
2nd and 18 from the 41.
First down sack, pushes the ball back.
Sellers under center. Single back in the backfield. Bunch set to the left. Pitches it to the running back.
And they'll stop him after
only a 3-yard run. 3rd and 15 from the 43. Sellers in shotgun. Receiver in motion. Fakes the handoff. Gives it to the running back to the right. No gain. South Carolina going to punt it now. And they let it roll into the end zone. Bring it out to the 20.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a
Nico dropping back. Pass out to the right. Completed for a pretty big gain. 1st and 10 from the 44. Tennessee in the hurry up. Nico snaps the ball.
There's the snap. He's looking to throw.
Throws it over the middle. Complete. First down. 1st and 10 from the opponent's 40.
And the Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this
drops back. Fires it downfield. And caught. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned
Squirrel
around,
White with the
catch
touchdown in the back of the end zone. I wasn't sure. It looked like it might be overthrown, but he was able to reel it in. Went through the wall.
So hang on here. We've got a
Nope.
timeout.
South Carolina's challenging the catch.
Another look. He thinks
Let's
he might
see.
have a shot at getting this overturned.
Caught. No, he dragged his feet. That should not be overturned. Nope. Touchdown.
So
Touchdown stands. South Carolina will lose a timeout.
We'll see if burning that
Point
timeout
after is good. 10-point game.
And the point after is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt
Tennessee
an
going for the
onside
onside kick. Kick is off. Bounces.
And the receiving
South
team
Carolina
has to recover.
recovers.
Looks like the hands team did its job.
Taken down at the 46,
South
45.
Carolina offense is back out on the field.
Right, Sellers in the pistol. One back in the backfield.
Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Handoff to
Hands
the
it
back.
off.
Keep the
Tackled
clock
in the
moving.
backfield for a loss. 2nd and 13 up to the 49.
Here's the second down play.
Now Sellers in the shotgun. One back to his left. Jumbo set on the offensive line. 2 receivers. Hikes the ball. Hands it off. Tackled.
Stops him, but that's a solid
And
gain.
Norman Lott is
Looks
injured
like a
again.
player is down injured at that last play.
It'll be 3rd and 8 from the
Timeout while they
43.
check it out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to
Shotgun
be against
set
this
again.
defense.
This
3rd
time
and long.
running backs to the right. Snaps the ball.
Dropping back,
Looks to
looking to
pass.
for the first down.
Chased out of the pocket and intercepted by Tennessee.
Oh, and it's picked off, a crushing mistake.
Picked off by Tennessee.
That's the last thing
This
you
could
want
allow
to
Tennessee to get back in the game,
with the lead in the
surprisingly.
fourth quarter. I thought it'd
We'll
be
see what
easy
happens,
throws,
but
high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this
Nod
game.
McCoy with the interception. It's a 10-point game. 3 minutes and some change left in the game.
And
Or
the
no, excuse me,
Volunteers'
2 minutes and
powerful
some
offense
change.
back out in the field.
Nico coming out, empty backfield. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right.
To throw.
Snaps the
It's
ball,
right
looks to
away.
pass, drops back. Check down to the left. Gain of 5.
Tackled quickly after the catch.
Hurrying up to the line.
The marker.
Same set, empty backfield, 3 to the left, 2 to the right.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun.
Looks to
looking
pass.
for a receiver.
Complete.
Over the middle.
Past the 50.
That is a huge
2-minute
play.
warning.
Finally brought down at the 46-yard line. On
Makes
first
the
and
ball,
10,
looking.
looking to throw.
Looking. Fires. Check down over the middle.
Well, we just
5-yard
continue
gain.
to see this defense make great plays,
Rushing back to the
especially with
line.
their tackling. And the awareness to understand
Gotta
when the
get
fourth
set.
quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Looking to throw
Snaps
it
the
again.
ball. Fires downfield.
To the end zone.
And caught. Another touchdown.
Volunteers. Kirk, you look for rush.
Another touchdown.
Volunteers in the open
Wow.
drive.
Okay.
Any sign
Okay.
of that
Minute and a half left. It's going to be a 3-point game.
He had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they
Wow.
would be this good this early.
I still think it's going to be tough for them to get the ball back again and score in the time that's left, but man, they started this
Comes the
down
point after attempt.
20-3 in the fourth quarter. Kick is good.
Is good. They still
20-17. They'll go for
trail.
another
Set to
onside
kick
kick
the ball
here.
off now.
Will they? No, they're kicking it off. They're not going for the onside kick.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be
Tackled at the 18.
That's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field.
Sellers in shotgun, one back to his right.
Defense has all 3
Snaps the
timeouts
ball,
remaining.
hands it off. Run up the
Breaks
middle.
the tackler. And now
Decent
a timeout
gain.
taken by the defense,
Tennessee
trying to
timeout.
preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Sellers in pistol, one back behind him. Hands it off, up the middle, stuffed in the backfield.
Backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Timeout
Now
by
it's the
Tennessee.
defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and
3rd
preserve
and
as
6
much
from the
clock as
22.
possible.
One back, 4 receivers. Sellers with a receiver in motion, drops back to pass, completes it. That's going to be game.
Wide open receiver downfield.
That's going to be game.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race.
Tackled at the
Finally
2.
tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play in that completion. And a timeout on the field.
It was a nice comeback attempt by Tennessee, but man,
And the quarterback just kneels
and
down.
they just kneel it down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Man, it was almost something. So South Carolina will move on to the national championship against Ohio
We
State.
had some high hopes, Kirk, coming into this game. They practiced well, prepared well, they were optimistic, but things just did not work out, and that's a tough loss.
Yeah, their opponent just made more plays than they did, plain and simple. But there's a lot to learn.
Hard to
from
come
losses
back when
like
your
this.
opponent
And smart
outscores you
coaches
20
know
to
how
nothing
use them to
in
motivate
the second
their
quarter.
team moving forward.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
So South Carolina, in order to get to the national championship, had to upset Texas, Arizona State, and Tennessee to make it to the national championship. Alright, and if it'll let us, we'll take over South Carolina. Alright, let's advance to the national championship. Switch over to South Carolina. Alright, just checking their injury reports. South Carolina has a tackle, Tree Bobalade, who was injured in the last game, out with a torn labrum. And Ohio State still has Jack Sawyer as their only person on IR. He is out. I'm just going to double check South Carolina's defensive playbook so I can set it properly. 4-2-5. And here we go for the Natty.
Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going.
All right, we'll simulate the first three quarters. South Carolina goes up 3-0 in the first quarter with a field goal. Ohio State answers with a touchdown. South Carolina with another field goal. Ohio State up by 1 going into halftime. Third quarter. South Carolina's up 14-7. Let's put it on slow. We'll jump in and watch the final quarter of play for the season. Alright, we take over with South Carolina with the ball, 1st and 10 on their own 28. Snaps the ball, hands it off. 3-yard gain.
The Gamecocks looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, let's see how these guys
Running
do
tempo.
here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive.
Snaps the ball, hands it off. Stumped in the backfield, 3rd and 10. Running tempo again, hurrying to the line. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 1 back in the backfield. Snaps the ball, looking to pass. Takes off. And doesn't quite get there. It's 4th and 1, and they're going to punt. Gets the punt off. Ohio State catches the kick, returning it. A good 15, 18-yard return. Will Howard comes out. Down 1 score. 1 back in the backfield. Takes the ball, hands it off. Trevion Henderson up to the left. Short gain, 2 yards. Snaps the ball, drops back to throw. Throws over the middle, incomplete. No. He made the catch. 3rd and 2. 3 backs in the backfield behind Will Howard. Pitches it to Henderson. Gets the 1st down out to the left. 1st and 10 on the 48. Got 3 receivers to the right. Okay, they're changing sides. Back in motion. Snaps the ball. Tosses over the middle. 1st down. And your 1st and 10 on the opponent's 40.
The Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going.
Snaps the ball. Over the middle, incomplete. Knocked out. 2nd and 10 from the 40. 2 receivers to either side. Looks to pass. And knocked out again. 3rd and 10 now. Ohio State needs this 1st down. Looks to pass. Passes deep. Makes the catch. 1st down. Around the 21. 1st and 10. Hurry up.
Conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this
Snaps the
point
ball.
in the game.
And sacked. Will Howard goes down in the backfield. Loss of 6.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback
It's going to be 2nd and 16 from the 27.
To find his open receiver, but
It's Demetrius Knight Jr. on the sack. Just went in unblocked around the offensive line, found the gap. Took the quarterback down. 3 receivers out to the right. Play action handoff. Pass over the middle on the drag. 5-yard gain, 3rd and 5. Ball in the 16. 1 back in the backfield, shotgun. Howard snaps the ball. Hands it off to Judkins. And he's stopped. He does not get the 1st down. 4th and 3. They're going for it. They're not kicking the field goal. They're going for it. Turns around, hands it off. Judkins. And he's stopped. Turnover on downs. They could have kicked the field goal and they didn't. That could be a major mistake there. Can South Carolina capitalize? They get gobbled up in the backfield there. The loss of 4 yards on that run. I haven't seen 1 pass to Nick Harbor.
Scanning the field, it's Sellers.
Passes over the middle to the back. Screen. A little bit of a gain. It's going to be 3rd and 8 on the 16. They should be killing as much clock as possible, and they're not. Empty backfield. They're going to run it to the 2-minute warning. They are.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here.
Come out, single back in the backfield, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Snaps the ball, leaves the pocket, and sacked. Timeout by Ohio State. Why would you do that? Why would you run out of the pocket when it wasn't even collapsing just to take the sack? Punt out of the end zone. Just past midfield. Brings it back across. Out at the 43. Howard with 4 receivers, 1 back behind him in the pistol. Snaps the ball. Looks to throw to the left. Complete. 8-yard gain. Running tempo. Snaps the ball. Throws it to the left. Complete. Runs out of the end zone, or out of the. Yeah, runs out of bounds. First and 10 on the 14. Minute and a half left. Throws to the right and touchdown. Ohio State ties it up.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's who the offense will take over. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to cannot get the throw off? He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Ohio State able to get the sack there.
Second and long, backed up to the
2nd and 17. Tied game. Minute left in the game.
Dropping back, it's Sellers.
Looks to pass. Up to the left. Completes the pass.
And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the
3rd and 9 on the 16.
Timeout is called. They'll talk it over. Tied late.
They don't get the first down here. It can be really bad.
On 3rd down.
Tosses over the middle.
Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs.
Do you get it? Yep, he got the first down. 54 seconds left. 1st and 10 on the 29. Cross back to pass to the left. Open receiver. Big gain.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 on the 46. All they have to do is get in field goal range, and he throws an interception. What is going on? Why would you throw that? All you had to do was not turn it over and get like 5 to 10 more yards. Wow. Wow. All right. Can Ohio State capitalize, and can they get into field goal range before the game clock runs to 0? Or will we have overtime? I can't believe that, dude. Like,
here comes the powerful Buckeye offense.
What?
So here we go. One last chance to win it in regulation.
Howard back to pass, fires it all the way down. And deflected. He could have tried to intercept that.
Second down play coming up.
2nd and 10, 42. 33 seconds left on the clock. Takes the snap. Looks to pass. Bullet over the middle. Complete.
It's Scott. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock.
We're at the 41. 1st and 10. 28 seconds left.
First down completion. The pocket breaking down.
Pocket breaks down. He throws it. Throws it away.
Throws it away there. Safe move.
2nd and 10.
Nobody open. Incomplete. So
Shotgun. One back to his left.
Looking to pass. It's Howard.
Fires over the middle. Complete. They're in field goal range. Yep, they're just going to run it down to 2 seconds on the clock. They're going to kick the field goal, and if they win, if they make it, they win the game.
attempt
and the
here.
natty.
So here we go in the final seconds.
And South Carolina calls a timeout to ice the kicker.
And the timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left.
Kick is off. And good. Ohio State wins the national championship. Lenore Sellers, I cannot believe, threw that interception. That's crazy. Wow. Okay. Congrats to the Buckeyes.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but we really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of.
Cannot believe he made that.
Chris, that's really well said.
Through that interception.
We're going to have plenty of time over the next
that
few
was
weeks
crazy.
And months to focus on the champs. It's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
All right, so we're going to take a quick look through the off season, just to because I will be continuing this as a thing to play on stream myself with the Michigan Wolverines. So we're going to take a quick look and see what who makes it into the free agency, who makes it into not free agency, but the transfer portal. And we'll go from there. So I'll end this stream once we get to National Signing Day. Let me switch to South Carolina. And let me retire. Alright. So we're just going to go ahead and advance. See who all's leaving, if I can talk anyone into staying. Alright, so I don't have anybody transferring out. That's good, right? That's always good. So let's look. So we got Will Johnson transferring out. I can try to persuade him, but it's very unlikely. Mason Graham, same deal. They're both projected first round, so it's very unlikely to get either of them to come back. Josiah Stewart's a graduating senior. He's projected third round. Kenneth Grant, I can try to talk him into coming back. It says high persuasion chance because he's projected at round 2. Donovan Edwards is a senior, along with Rod Moore and Kalel Mullings are all projected to be drafted. So let's try it. Okay, so Will Johnson, we'll try with Will Johnson. Oh my God, we got Will Johnson to come back for his senior year? How? That's not realistic, but you know what? Since I'm going to play this going forward, I'm not going to complain that I just got the best cornerback in the game to come back for another season. Mason Graham failed. Mason Graham's heading to the league. Kenneth Grant failed. Kenneth Grant's heading to the league. So I got Will Johnson extremely low to come back, but Kenneth Grant with a high persuasion chance I could not get to come back. Make it make sense, EA. Make it make sense. Build that I'm going to be using. I'm going to unlock the motivator here. Okay, draft results. Mason Graham went first round. Josiah Stewart and Kenneth Grant both went second round. Rod Moore went fourth round. Donovan Edwards fifth round. Kalel Mullings sixth round. I'm good with that. Alright, let's look at the transfer portal. Now, before I take a look and see who I need and look at my specific board, let's just look at who all entered the transfer portal. What notable names? So Caleb Downs is transferring away from Ohio State and even has Michigan on his top 3. Of course, I will pursue him, but that's crazy. Okay, so right tackle Jonah Savainea. Actually, let's look by school. Okay. No, he actually was better looking the other way. Alright, so Savainea from Arizona, he's transferring. Maxwell Hairston from Kentucky, I've gotten him a bunch of times in previous dynasties. He's really good. Jeremiah Smith is also transferring out of Ohio State. Wow, if only he had us on his board. That would be awesome, but he doesn't. He's looking at Alabama, Clemson, and Georgia. Jalen Daniels from Kansas is transferring. Matthew McDoom from Coastal Carolina. Shaheem Brown from Florida State. Emory Jones Jr. from LSU. Chandler Martin out of Memphis. Darius Taylor from Minnesota. Javon McIntyre out of Pittsburgh. Isaiah Nkwobia from SMU. Junquise Hardaway from Kentucky. Jack Velling, tight end from Michigan State. Cornerback Theron Johnson from Northwestern. Le'Veon Moss, running back from Texas A&M. Chris Lewis from Troy. James Madison's Alonzo Barnett, quarterback. Cal's Jack Andrews, a tight end. I've gotten him before. Alzillian Hamilton out of Fresno State. Let's look at position. So the top quarterbacks. Let's see. Okay, so Sam Levitt from Arizona State, who we just watched, is in the portal. Dylan Raiola from Nebraska's in the portal. Wow. Ethan Vasco from Coastal Carolina. Those are all interested in Michigan. Jalen Daniels, Barnett, Chandler Morris, DJ Lagway from Florida is in the portal. Brock Vandegrift, Aiden Childs transferring away from Michigan State after just one season. Tucker Gleason from Toledo. Julian Sayin also transferred out of Ohio State. They have him listed as a 3-star. That seems off to me. General Booty. So they have Julian Sayin and General Booty are both 3-stars in this game. Again, EA, make it make sense, man. Come on. Jake Garcia from ECU. Emory Williams from Miami. Bryce Archie from Arizona. Blaze Berlowitz from Vanderbilt. Alright, running backs. Let's see, we got Le'Veon Moss, Darius Taylor, Abu Sama from Iowa State. He's good. Jaheim White. LJ Martin from BYU is good. Noah Whittington. Cedric Alexander. Jalen Buckley. All good backs. Keyshawn Owens is also in the portal. Any good fullbacks? Usually not. Yeah, Evan Dangler, Gabe Fisher. Wide receivers, let's see. So Jeremiah Smith is in the portal. Chris Lewis, Varian Brown from Kentucky. Cam Coleman from Auburn. Jalen Moss from Fresno State. None of these guys are interested in Michigan, obviously. Krishan McCray from Kent State. Eaton Messer. Hopefully Ashlock. Jared Brown, Josh Meredith, Tobias Merriweather, Dalen Cobb, okay. Let's see. Malachi Coleman, that's a notable one. Nathan Laycock, Adam Randall, Nick Harbor. Just went to the Natty. Almost won the Natty, and he's in the transfer portal. Who is he even looking at? FAU, Old Dominion, Temple, App State, Wake Forest. Wow. Eli Green is the best one that I could try to take a stab at. Tight ends. Notable tight ends in the portal: Velling, Endries, Benjamin Brahmer, Seydou Traore. Offensive tackles: Savania, Emory Jones, PJ Williams. Guards, we got Thomas Rimac and Dylan Barrett. There's also one other 4-star, Dylan Wade. Centers: Pettibon and Wilson. Defensive ends: Corey Foreman from Fresno State, Mateo Uagalele from Oregon, Nigel Kelly from UCF, Jaden Burnett from Louisiana Tech. Man, I was hoping that there'd be a decent speed rusher in the portal, but there's not. Defensive tackles, one notable one, David Gusta, who's in the portal in real life. Michigan's actually looking at. Outside linebackers, Josiah Trotter from West Virginia, Cameron Whitfield from Louisiana, Travion Barnes from FIU. And then I can look at Will McLaughlin from Iowa State. What is he? He's a power rusher. I might look at him. Middle linebacker, a couple notable ones: Chandler Martin, Jacob Manu, Dylan Hazen, Cam Robinson. Kavion Thunderbird, I might look at him. I've gotten him before. He's pretty decent. Aaron Alexander. Cornerbacks. A lot of good cornerbacks in the portal. Maxwell Hairston out of Kentucky. Matthew McDoom, Coastal Carolina. Jonquise Hardaway out of Kentucky. Theron Johnson, Northwestern. Elzilla Hamilton, Fresno State. Jalen Braxton from Arkansas. DJ McKinney from Colorado. Ellis Robinson from Georgia. Martell Height from Vanderbilt. Dante Balfour from Charlotte. Jordan Young out of Cincinnati. David Godsey from ULM. Ethan Johnson, App State. Chris Johnson from San Diego State is a notable one as well. J.D. Rims, decent. I've gotten him before. At safety, of course, we talked about Caleb Downs earlier. Javon McIntyre. Dylan Tatum, I've gotten him before. He's pretty good. Strong safety, we've got Shane Brown, Malik Burden, Dalen Carnell, Dalton Johnson, Caleb Harris. No kickers or punters in the portal. Alright. Well, let's see. Are there any major holes that I'm looking at? I've got my quarterbacks. Although I wouldn't mind a portal quarterback, considering that I'm losing Tuttle, I'm losing Davis Warren. Orgy's not really an option to start. In fact, I may even end up moving him to a different position. So I wouldn't mind a portal quarterback. Could use one of the power backs out of the portal. This guy's a 3-star, so I don't know how he's going to develop. I mean, I got him because I wanted a power back, and I wasn't sure there was going to be one in the portal. But I'm not sure he's ever truly going to start for me. Wide receiver, I could use one, but I think I'm pretty good with my current recruits. Although whether or not I'm going to get Figueroa, who knows. Tight end. That's one. I could use another one, but I don't think any of the good ones were even looking at me really. So I didn't get either of the tackles. Wow. So I need some pass protectors. Big time. Got some speed rushers here. Barmore will likely be moved back to outside linebacker. Got McCracken. Definitely need a couple corners. Although I did get Will Johnson to stay, so that lessens that impact. Got a couple good safeties, but there's some really good safeties in the portal. So, all right, let's look. I'm gonna go 3 stars that have us in their top 10. All right, we got to add Caleb Downs. Taking him from Ohio State would be so sweet. Got to add Maxwell Hairston. As much as I like Darius Taylor, and I've gotten him so many times in the portal, I don't think I need him this time. We could use Theron Johnson. Although if I get Maxwell Hairston, I don't really need Theron Johnson. Probably go for Barrett since I need some pass protectors. Levitt is no, you know what? Let's go for Dylan Raiola. Jalen Buckley's a power back. I've gotten him before. Le'Veon Martin's also a power back. I need to scout these two. Let me go scout them real quick. So Martin's bigger, he's faster, and he has better abilities, so we're gonna go for Martin. Tatum's always a good pickup. If I can pick him up with Caleb Downs, that's a good safety combo. Probably go for... Let's see, I need offensive linemen. I'm gonna end up moving him out to tackle, that's fine. McLaughlin, I don't really need him. I could use another wide receiver just as a bridge. Cade Conley would be a good pickup. I like Thunderbird. And I've got room for one more. Knowing my team needs. Go for another corner. I mean, I don't really need another corner since I got, if I get Hairston and I got Will Johnson to stay. But he'd be a 4-star that I could go after. Ellis Robinson, he's a freshman. Or I could go for Will McLaughlin, because I know I'm very thin at outside linebacker, although I'd probably end up moving Hillman and Odom down to linebacker anyway. I don't think I'd move Caleb. I could move Caleb down to linebacker. Do I want to get another offensive lineman then? I don't have a lot of pass protectors. I think there was a pass protector down here. Maybe not. Who do I want with this last spot? I think I might go with Robinson because he's a freshman, he's a 4-star, and he'll be with me for quite a while if I get him. So, alright. So I'm just going to put the baseline of 5 hours on each of them. I'm not sure how much this will matter with how many hours I have, but this is my process. So. Okay, I don't think I need to schedule a visit here, but I'm going to put at least 40 hours on, just to guarantee that I get him. I'm going to put the max hours with a visit on Figueroa and try to steal him away from Notre Dame. Mafu Booty, I'm going to put the max on and try to get him away from Texas. Sell him on pro potential. Caleb Downs, we'll get him for a visit. Playing style. Alright, so with playing style, I know that there's only 3 pitches that it can be. I'm just going to soft sell each of them so I know for sure which one it is next week. Maxwell Hairston, we're going to do the same thing. Barrett, we're just gonna schedule for next week. Cares about coach prestige. So we will put on the full 65. Dylan Raiola cares about pro potential, right? that have a deal breaker that we can know what it is they care about. Scout one turn. There we go. Alright, we'll advance to Portal Week 2. I got Lane Zeese. I was able to keep Figueroa away from Notre Dame. Didn't lose out on anybody, so that's good. Booty, we're still behind Texas, but that is what it is. Nothing more we can do there. See if there's anyone else that is ready for a visit. We can go ahead and schedule those off top. Wes Hoa cares about brand exposure. Eli Green cares about brand exposure. Cade Connolly cares about brand exposure. And Kavion Thunderbird cares about pro potential. Alright, so with Caleb Downs, we know time to get to work is his pitch. Normally don't go for run support safeties, but Caleb Downs is too good to not get him. We moved up to number 1 on his board. Let's see, for Maxwell Hairston, we're number 1 on his board by a large margin. And we know clutch is his pitch. Man. If I can pair up Maxwell Hairston with Will Johnson at corner with Caleb Downs at safety, that's nuts, dude. Right, Dylan Barrett, we moved up to number 2. Let's see if we can figure out his pitch. We know Coach Prestige, so it could be this one or this one. Also be to the house. That's the only other one it could be, so we'll know next week what his is. Alright, Dylan Raiola, we moved up to number 2. See if we can suss out what his pitch is. So he cares about pro potential. So it's going to be one of these two. LJ Martin, we've moved up to number 1 on his board. We know he cares about pro potential. His is going to be the same as Dylan Raiola's. Maybe one of those two. Dylan Tatum, we've moved into number 1. He cares about championship contender. Let's see if we can figure this one out. Okay, so it could be conference spotlight. Has to be conference spotlight, okay. I've gotten Tatum before. He's good. He's good as both a safety and a corner. Ellis Robinson the fourth. We moved into number 1 spot on his board, and we know his pitch now is time to get to work. Moved into number 1 for Wes. We know he cares about brand exposure. Two soft cells to figure out what it is, and we'll know next week. Eli Green, we moved into number 1 on his board. We know he cares about brand exposure and athletic facilities, so that's going to be workhorse. Cade Connolly, we're number 1 on his board. Brand exposure is what he cares about. Obviously, it could be starter. Can only be starter. Alright, and Kavion Thunderbird, we're the only one on his board right now. We know he cares about pro potential and athletic facilities. So it's going to be workhorse. Do some more scouting with the hours we have. Move to week 3 of the portal. Alright, we got Maxwell Hairston. We didn't get locked out of anybody, so that's a good start. So Mafu Booty, we've moved into number 1 spot for him. Alright, we've got everything there. We can't change anything. For Caleb Downs, we are number 1 on his board, a little bit ahead of Clemson. They've got me a little worried, but I think we're going to be okay. Alright, we're second for Dylan Barrett behind Iowa. Now we know his pitch, so we'll see if we can gain some ground on Iowa now. Alright, for Dylan Raiola, we are in first place over Notre Dame and Clemson. And we should, yeah, so we know his pitch now is starter. LJ Martin, we're in firm control here, and we know his pitch now is starter. Dylan Tatum, we're in firm control, nearly with a commit already. Ellis Robinson, we're in first place. Wes Hoa, we're in first place. We now know his pitch is workhorse. Eli Green, we're in firm control. Cade Connolly, we're in first place with a good lead. Kavion Thunderbird, now Wisconsin and Buffalo have jumped in, but I think our lead is too big to have to worry about anything. So I think we look good on all of these guys. Let's advance to week 4. Alright, we got Mafu Booty. We got Caleb Downs. That's huge. We got Dylan Barrett. Dylan Raiola. That's huge as well. LJ Martin. Dylan Tatum. Ellis Robinson. Wes Hoa. Eli Green. Cade Connolly. And Kavion Thunderbird. All committed. Did we lose somebody? No? Okay. Let's see. Oh, we got everybody on our board even before National Signing Day. Signed everybody that we wanted. So that puts us firmly in the #1 class with 11 5-stars, 17 4-stars, and 7 3-stars. Alright, we will advance to National Signing Day. Alright, so National Signing Day is here. And we again are locked into the #1 spot for recruiting classes with a score of 277.10. Let's take a look at our recruiting class. So let's order these by national rank. Alright, so we've got safety Caleb Downs, a sophomore transfer from Ohio State, 6 foot 205 out of Hoshton, Georgia. He is the #1 national recruit in the transfer portal. He's got notable ratings. Play recognition is a 91, speed is a 91, pursuit is a 95, acceleration 95, hit power 96, man coverage 87, agility 93, zone coverage 93, awareness 84. This guy's a beast. He's got Star Dev. He's got Gold Road Dog and Legion for mental abilities. He's got Gold Wrap Up, Blow Up, and House Call. Silver Aftershock and Hammer. Yeah, he's a beast, dude. Alright, cornerback Maxwell Hairston. He is #3 ranked national prospect in the transfer portal, a junior transfer out of Kentucky, 6'1", 186 from West Bloomfield, Michigan. 93 acceleration, 91 speed, 95 zone coverage, 85 man coverage, 88 awareness, 92 play rec, 90 agility, 84 press, 88 change of direction. He's got impact dev trait, gold legion, silver winning time, platinum bouncer, gold house call, silver knockout, and ball hawk. Top high school recruit that we got is the #6 national recruit, #1 at his position, Christian McCracken. Fucking elite name. 5-star defensive tackle, power rusher out of Oxon Hill, Maryland, 6'5", 317. He's got 91 strength, 87 tackle, 85 power moves, 81 acceleration, 82 pursuit, 90 hit power out of high school. Elite dev trait, platinum road dog, gold winning time, bronze takedown and duress. As a true freshman, this guy is going to kill it on the defensive line. Then at receiver, we've got Diego Portilla. He is a 6'6", 219 physical receiver, number 7 ranked national prospect, number 2 receiver. He comes in with a 92 speed, 92 acceleration, with 97 jumping, 89 spec catch, 84 release, 82 catching, 82 catch in traffic, 83 short route. He's got star dev trait. He's got fan favorite bronze. He's got silver road dog and team player. Bronze 50-50, bronze balanced and recoup. I think I'm going to do this by position. At quarterback, I've got 3 commitments. Dylan Raiola is a freshman transfer from Nebraska. 4-star, 6'3", 230, field general, bronze step up, bronze dot, bronze pull down, star dev trait, 96 throw power, 82 under pressure, 88 short accuracy, 87 medium accuracy, 86 deep accuracy, 84 play action. And then I've got 2 quarterback recruits out of high school. One is an athlete that could potentially play quarterback. His name is Stephen Daniel, a scrambler out of Chicago, Illinois. 6 foot, 224, star dev, silver clear-headed, gold natural, silver option king, bronze magician, mobile resistance extender and off platform, 89 speed, 93 acceleration, 92 throw power, 87 short accuracy, 80 medium accuracy, 85 throw on the run, 87 break sack. This guy's going to be a beast. And then 5-star quarterback Cameron Gray, improviser. I'm actually going to change him to Bryce Underwood. Star dev, clear-headed, the natural. Clear-headed's platinum, natural's gold. Platinum mobile deadeye, bronze pull down off platform and extender. 92 throw power. 85 short accuracy, 77 medium accuracy, 86 deep accuracy, 85 break sack, 75 awareness, 83 under pressure, 80 speed, 88 throw on the run, 86 agility. Actually, I don't know which one's better. I don't know, we'll find out. Anyways, for running back, I've got 3 commitments. First, I've got 5-star athlete, elusive back, 6'1", 187, Sean Brandenburg, 91 speed, 94 excel, 91 agility, 85 change of direction, 90 juke move, 80 spin move. He's only got normal dev trait, but he does have gold road dog, silver fan favorite, silver sidestep, and bronze 360. Then I've got sophomore transfer, LJ Martin, power back out of El Paso, Texas, 6'2", 225, 89 speed, 93 acceleration, 89 trucking, 94 carrying, 88 stiff arm, 83 brake tackle, 83 awareness, 86 ball carrier vision, 86 agility, impact dev trait, gold workhorse, silver head first and arm bar, bronze downhill, beast. And then I've got a 3-star power back, Corey Sharp out of Clearwater, Florida, 5'11", 229, normal dev, bronze team player, bronze balanced. He's got 90 speed, 89 acceleration, 80 brake tackle, 82 stiff arm, 82 strength, 81 carrying. So a good base to build from. Wide receiver, I've got 5 commitments here. I've got 5-star Diego Portilla. He is a 6'6", 219 physical receiver out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. He's 6'6" physical, but he's got 92 excel and 92 speed with 89 spec catch, 82 catching, 82 catching traffic. Star dev, silver road dog and team player, bronze fan favorite, bronze 50-50 balanced and recoup. We've got 4-star Tyrell Figueroa, 6'4", 197 out of Marietta, Georgia, 87 excel, 90 speed, 88 spec catch, 81 short route, 84 release, 96 jumping. He's got star dev with gold road dog, silver clear headed, and bronze winning time. Also out of transfer portal, a 3-star deep threat wide receiver, Eli Green from St. Paul, Minnesota, 5'11", 195. This guy's got 91 acceleration, 88 speed, 84 catching, 89 agility, 85 medium route impact dev trait. 4-star Sean Stacy out of high school, deep threat, 6'3", 192, East St. Louis, Illinois. He's got star dev, gold best friend, gold shifty, bronze takeoff and recoup, 92 speed, 95 excel, 82 catching, 91 agility. And I've got 4-star Montrell Clausen, a route runner out of Warren, Michigan, 5'11", 187 pounds. He's got impact dev trait with gold clear headed, gold recoup, 92 speed, 91 acceleration, 92 agility. Good base to start from for Montrell Clausen. I got 2 tight ends. One is a 3-star transfer, Cade Conley, junior, vertical threat out of Williamston, Michigan, 6'4", 244. Normal dev trait, 83 catching, 86 awareness, 82 spec catch, 83 acceleration. I've also got out of high school 4-star Charles McCroy, possession tight end out of Lutz, Florida, 6'3", 251. Normal dev, platinum road dog, bronze clear headed. He's got notable ratings of 87 agility, 84 acceleration, 82 catching, 81 catching traffic. On the offensive line, I've got 5 commits total. Dylan Barrett, pass protector, 6'5", 330, impact dev, silver grip, strong grip, and he has a 92 pass block power, 93 impact blocking, 87 pass block, 81 pass block finesse, 80 awareness, 83 run block, 94 strength. Mafu Booty, out of high school, Honolulu, Hawaii, 6'2", 296. Normal dev, silver offensive line rally, bronze strong grip, 95 strength. Some strong boys here. 85 impact blocking, 83 lead blocking, 80 run block power. Then I've got Damian Cawson, a 4-star gem power style out of Paw Paw, Michigan, 6'5", 330, impact dev, silver natural, bronze road dog, bronze second level, and strong grip, 96 strength, 80 run block power, 80 pass block power, 88 impact blocking. I've also got 4-star Lane Zeese. He's an athlete that projects as an agile offensive lineman. 6'3", 307 out of Sicklerville, New Jersey. Gold offensive line rally. Bronze fan favorite and road dog. 86 impact blocking, 90 strength. For an offensive lineman, he's got 78 speed, which is pretty notable. Wes Hoa is a pass protector out of Glen Ellen, Illinois, 6'4", 275. He's got 82 pass block power, 82 pass block finesse, 84 awareness, 82 pass block, 86 impact block, 81 run block, 82 strength. So not as strong as the other guys, but his pass blocking's pretty decent across the board. Alright, switching over to the defensive side. At defensive end, I've got 3 commitments. First is 5-star Terrence Rich out of high school, Durham, North Carolina, 6'6", 271, elite dev trait, gold fan favorite, bronze clear-headed and road dog. For physical abilities, bronze quick jump, pocket disruptor, and recoup. He has 88 finesse moves right off the bat, 89 acceleration, 82 speed for a defensive lineman, 82 tackle, 81 strength, 80 pursuit. I've also got 4-star gem Torrey Barmore out of West Lafayette, Indiana, 6'6", 262. Star dev, silver road dog and fan favorite, bronze team player. He's got 83 power moves, 83 speed, 86 strength, 80 pursuit, 82 acceleration. And then I've got 3-star Don Etienne, speed rusher out of Fort Meade, Florida, 6'5", 226. Impact dev trait, winning time is platinum, recoup is bronze, 87 excel, 74 speed, 80 strength, 81 finesse. At defensive tackle, we covered Christian McCracken earlier, an ace prospect. At outside linebacker, I've got 2 commitments. A pass coverage outside linebacker out of Wichita, Kansas, 6', 235. He is a 4-star. with fan favorite Silver and Platinum Road Dog. He's got 84 speed, 80 tackling, 81 change of direction, 91 acceleration, 83 pursuit, and 82 agility. We got George Poe, a 4-star gem. He's got impact dev trait, silver natural, bronze team player, and road dog, gold quick jump. He's got 86 speed. He's got 88 acceleration, 80 power moves, 80 tackling, 80 strength, 83 pursuit, 80 agility. So a solid pickup there. Inside linebacker, I've got three commitments. First is a freshman transfer, Kavion Thunderbird. I think he came from Arizona. He's out of Chicago, Illinois. 6 foot, 225. Impact dev trait, silver robber. He's got 89 acceleration, 82 speed, 83 change of direction, 85 agility, 83 pursuit, 81 zone coverage. And then I've got a pair of 5-stars here. The first one's a gem, Hakeem Odom. It's nationally ranked 31 in the country. Star Dev, silver natural, bronze winning time. He comes in with 90 acceleration, 89 speed, 86 agility, 86 tackling. And then I've got Jimmy Ramsey, an elite dev player, 5-star out of Waldorf, Maryland, 6'1", 237, gold road dog, gold clear-headed, bronze wrap-up. Comes in with 91 acceleration, 93 speed for a middle linebacker. At 6'1", 237 with speed like that is insane. 91 agility, 88 tackling, 86 pursuit. At cornerback, I've got 3 commitments. First is a junior transfer from Kentucky, Maxwell Hairston, out of West Bloomfield, Michigan, 6'1", 186. Impact dev trait, silver winning time, gold legion, platinum bouncer, gold house call, silver ball hawk, and knockout. I'm going to pair him up as a starting cornerbacks with Will Johnson, who inexplicably decided to stay for his senior season. He's got 91 speed. He's got 93 acceleration, 95 zone coverage, 85 man coverage, 92 play rec, 90 agility, 84 press, 88 change of direction. I've also got another freshman transfer, Ellis Robinson, 6 foot, 180, star dev, bronze house call and blanket coverage, 94 change of direction, 93 speed, 97 acceleration. This is a fast boy right here. 96 agility, 84 man coverage. So pretty good man-to-man corner. At safety, I've got 4 safety commits. Caleb Downs, 5-star recruit, transfer out of Ohio State. He's a sophomore. He's got star dev. I've already went over all of his stuff earlier. We also got from Michigan State, Dylan Tatum, free safety, Farmington Hills, Michigan, 5'11", 197 with impact dev, 91 speed, 91 agility, 86 pursuit, 94 acceleration, 93 change of direction. Out of high school, I've got 2 guys coming in. Quincy Siegel, a 5-star safety out of Dearborn, Michigan, 6'1", 197 with star dev, platinum road dog, silver fan favorite, bronze clear-headed, bronze aftershock, coming in with 89 speed, 88 acceleration, 88 hit power, 87 agility, 82 pursuit, 80 play rec. And then 4-star Clay McKee, coming in with impact. He's 6'1", 191 out of Hyattsville, Maryland, coming in with impact dev trait and gold legion. He comes in with the 89 speed, 87 excel, 85 change of direction, 88 agility, 81 zone coverage. So a solid safety pickup there. And then to round it out, I've got a kicker, a gem, AJ Fedorowicz out of Jacksonville, Florida, 6'2", 186. Impact dev trait, fan favorite, bronze, clutch kicker, bronze. He comes in with 88 kick power and 69 kick accuracy. So that is my recruiting class for 2024. And with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. You will see me pop up at some point with this Dynasty on stream. It'll be fun. I will catch y'all later.